Still some that are scattered out there. 41 Sky View presented by the Piedmont Macon Medical Center. 67 degrees now for us with a 26-mile-per-hour gust, with the wind coming in from 18 miles per hour out of the west. And you can see most of us are still in the mid to upper 60s, 72 in McRae. That is still our warm spot at this time. And as for wind around the region, we are still seeing some respectable breezes out there, with Macon and Sandersville as well as Abbeville at 18 miles per hour being our breezy spots. We'll talk more about wind as we roll into the weekend in your full forecast.
In high definition, this is 41 NBC News at 6.
Good evening and thanks for joining us for 41 NBC News at 6. I'm Shelby Coates. Tucker Sargent has the evening off. To our top story tonight at 6, U.S. Senator Jon Ossoff visited Wilkinson County today to deliver news about funding for a needed quality of life project. 41 NBC's Cameron Branscombe was there for the announcement and has more.
Able to secure, and the President of the United States has now signed into law the $6.3 million necessary to build the sewer system for McIntyre and to start building that sewer system that will serve this entire county.
After many complaints of sewage leaking into residents' yards, that was the message Senator Jon Ossoff delivered to the community of Wilkinson County. Prior to the new sewage system plans to be put in place, McIntyre and Wilkinson County relied on septic tanks to handle their waste. According to the mayor of McIntyre, Vicki Horn, she has been working on the project for 12 years. Mayor Horn says she's happy for not only the people of McIntyre, but for everyone in the county.
Just want the city to.
All right, well, I'm sorry there. I do want to mention that Mayor Horn says that the project should be completed within the next 3 years. Well, new tonight at 6, the cherry blossom trees are finally starting to bloom. This weekend is actually the perfect time to see the trees bloom. According to Visit Macon, the hot spot right now is around the Wesleyan area. And of course, it's hard to plan a festival around an element like trees blooming, but many people are excited to see them bloom for the final days of the festival.
It is every single visitor who's been in the visitor center or who we've interacted with. We had a full tour this afternoon, and people were just, pressing at the windows, looking out at the trees.
Visit Macon does have a cherry blossom tree camera set up so that you can view through the end of the festival. You can do that online. They also have a map where you can find cherry blossom trees. So go to their website, maconga.org. And there is a full schedule of events this weekend for the 40th Cherry Blossom Festival. Tonight you can enjoy blossoms at the Big House. That dinner and entertainment started right at 6 o'clock earlier tonight. Those tickets were $75. Corks and Canvas is happening at the 567 Center on 1st Street. You can bring a drink of your choice to the painting workshop at 7. Those tickets are $30. The free harpsichord concert is at St. Joseph's Catholic Church. That starts at 7:30 tonight. And Arrested Development takes the stage at Carolyn Creighton Park at 8. Then tomorrow you can enjoy pink pancakes again at Luther Williams Field from 7 until 10:30 in the morning. Tickets are $5 for adults and $3 for children. There's also the 5th annual Bike the City Pink event. The free bike ride through the city starts at 7:30 in the morning at Tubman Museum, and then it ends at the Pancake Breakfast. The Cherry Blossom Boxing Show starts at 1 p.m. at Freedom Park. Food Truck Frenzy runs until 7 p.m. along 3rd Street, and Nico Moon takes the stage at 8 p.m. tomorrow. Moving on to Sunday now, the festival wraps up with Tunes and Balloons at Middle Georgia State University. Macon Pops will perform Michael Jackson's Thriller album, Nice, from 6 until 8 p.m. Admission is $5 for adults. And then over at Carolyn Creighton Park on Sunday, the Grapevine Band takes the stage at 8 p.m. Also, don't forget, if you missed the Cherry Blossom Festival Parade, or maybe you just want to see it again, you can enjoy the marching bands, the floats, and festival royalty from the comfort of your own home. The parade airs on 41 NBC tonight and Saturday at 7 p.m. It will also air tomorrow and Sunday morning at 10 on Bounce TV Macon. Also this weekend, a Mercer University student organization is using dancing to reach a fundraising goal of $100,000. 41 NBC's Lisbeth Gutierrez tells us how the money raised will benefit the children at the Beverly Knight Olson Children's Hospital.
The MU Miracle organization on the Mercer University campus is hosting its biggest fundraiser event of the year. The event is known as the Marathon Dance Marathon. It helps bring people together with one goal in mind: to help children.
Throughout the entire year, we're putting on events, we're reaching out to the community, we're trying to just raise awareness for what the Children's Hospital does itself, and that helps the kids no matter if they can pay or not.
All the money raised from the events go towards Atrium Health Navicent's Beverly Knight Olson Children's Hospital. Organization leaders say there is plenty to do, and it's all for a good cause.
We have a dance that we all learn. It's a 5-minute dance that everybody learns. We have games going on. We have miracle families coming and sharing their stories with us. We honor our kids who we have lost. We have decorations and dances. We have a rave. We have a bunch of fun.
Ashton Taylor, Sarika Mahajan, and Sony Patel are all seniors who are aspiring physicians. Patel says the one thing they all have in common is wanting to help children.
We like to think of it as a family, so it brings everyone at Mercer together for a great cause. And, we show them our miracle kids, and, we show them what we're raising our money for.
The goal is to reach $100,000 to help make this year's fundraiser the most they've ever raised. Ellen Johnson, the president and CEO of the Navicent Health Foundation, says she's thankful for the students who are behind the organization.
They fundraise, they set it up, they schedule it. We're just there to support them in any way that we can.
In Macon, Lisbeth Gutierrez, 41 NBC News.
Now the event begins at 11 a.m. tomorrow at Cruz Plaza on the Mercer campus. If you can't make it to the event, you can donate online at mumiracle.org. Well, still ahead on 41 NBC News at 6, President Biden is preparing for a major address from Poland tomorrow. The White House says it will speak to the stakes of the moment. We'll have the latest on the war in Ukraine next.
Get news anytime on 41NBC.com and the 41NBC News app. 41NBC. Clear, accurate, to the point. Shelby Coates, weeknights on 41NBC.
I had a friend once tell me, you're either elite or you're not. I'm not saying we're elite, but I am saying that we are lean, mean, personal injury machine, here to serve you in your time of need. So if you've been injured, let's have a conversation.
It's the final days of Ford Truck Month. Your last chance to get after the best deals on Ford F-Series. America's best-selling trucks for 45 years straight. Get a new Ford Ranger or drive home a Ford Maverick. Time is running out, so let's get after it during the final days of Ford Truck Month. Get 0 for 60 plus up to $1,000 bonus cash plus a no-charge 3-year Ford Protect Premium Maintenance Plan on F-150.
When it comes to pain medicine, less is more. Aleve gives long-lasting freedom from pain with fewer pills than Tylenol. Instead of taking pills every 4 to 6 hours, Aleve works up to 12 hours, so you can focus on what matters. Aleve, less pills, more relief.
Had enough? No, arthritis. Here, Aspirin Arthritis. Full prescription strength. Reduces inflammation. Thank the gods.
Don't thank them too soon.
Kick pain in the ass. Introducing Stretch and Fresh Containers, the amazing food storage containers with stretch and fit lids that let you store more. Even the odd-shaped foods you couldn't put in containers before. Just stretch over the food and snap lock the lid to keep food fresh. That's it. It comes in the sizes you need to store all the foods you want with amazing storage capacity. And the containers nest for compact, stacked, space-saving storage. And right now, we'll double the offer and send a second set. Just pay a separate fee. Call now.
It's just another day. You're on the way to work, taking your kids to school, or just out for some fun. And bam, everything changed. Your car is totaled. You can't get proper medical treatment, and the insurance company is giving you the runaround. At the Mike Hostel Law Firm, we do car wrecks. Let's have a conversation.
In high definition, this is 41 NBC News at 6.
Good evening and welcome back. President Biden is in Poland today, focusing on Ukraine's refugee and humanitarian crisis. He also visited U.S. troops deployed to help defend the eastern flank of NATO allied territory. It comes as we're learning more about the deadly bombing of a theater where civilians were sheltering. NBC's Alice Barr has the latest.
President Biden in Poland today, ground zero for the humanitarian crisis spilling over from Ukraine. The president visiting with U.S. troops who are bolstering defenses in NATO allied territory, telling them they're defending freedom.
What you're engaged in is much more than just whether or not you can alleviate the pain and suffering of the people of Ukraine. We're in a new phase.
Also meeting with Poland's president and with aid workers supporting the more than 2 million Ukrainians seeking safety in Poland. President Biden promising more help and doubling down on his accusations against Russian President Vladimir Putin.
A man who, I quite frankly, think is a war criminal.
The U.S. compiling evidence of Russian attacks on civilians, including this theater turned shelter in Mariupol, where Ukraine now says roughly 300 people were killed. President Biden set to deliver a major address tomorrow on the state of the war. And while expressing disappointment he can't safely travel into Ukraine, he will meet with refugees in Poland to hear their stories firsthand, like this mother who fled to save her young son.
He asked me, Mama, will I see my birthday in August or no? Will I be alive? And I didn't know what to say to him.
The president has promised to let 100,000 Ukrainian refugees into the U.S. and pledged an additional $1 billion in humanitarian aid. In Washington, Alice Barr, NBC News.
And this morning, while still in Belgium for the emergency NATO summit, President Biden announced new steps to help the European Union reduce its dependency on Russian oil and gas. Switching gears now, it's time to check in with Aaron in for Cecilia this Friday with a look at our forecast. How are you, Aaron?
I'm good, Shelby. You know, it's looking really nice as we get ready to head into those late evening and nighttime hours. Good to see not a lot of traffic right now on 75 either. Things looking good as we go into the weekend. We got a lot of wind and there's a fire weather watch in effect. We'll talk all about that after the break.
For weather updates on the go, download the 41NBC AccuWeather app and follow 41NBC on Facebook and Twitter.
Weather brought to you by Volume Chevrolet in Forsyth, exit 187 off I-75.
Do you worry about going to the dentist? What I really mean is, do you worry about how expensive going to the dentist can be? After all, dental bills can be pretty scary. A visit to the dentist could easily cost $1,000, $2,000 or more. Well, relax. The Carefree Dental Card is now available in your area. Call the number on your screen and we'll send your actual card at no cost today. With the Carefree Dental Card, you go to the dentist whenever you need and you instantly pay a lot less. Call the number on your screen and we'll send your card with your name on it. Activate your card and you can start using it immediately. You can even see the dentist the same day. From exams and cleanings to more expensive procedures like crowns, dentures, even braces, they're all included with the Carefree Dental Card. Just show your card, save your money. Say you go to the dentist today without any card and your bill is, well, ouch. Wait a minute, let's try that again. You go to the dentist today and you show your Carefree Dental Card. You save $525. Now that's much better. The Carefree Dental Card is just $15.95 a month. So call now and make going to the dentist carefree.
Call 1-800-618-7919 now to receive your Carefree Dental Card and free plan information. Plus, see how you can also receive vision and pharmacy benefits at no additional cost. Call 1-800-618-7919. 1-800-618-7919. That's 1-800-618-7919. Don't wait. Call now.
While some traveled the world seeking fame, promoting their businesses, putting themselves first, Georgia had a leader here at home working hard, solving problems, getting results. Governor Brian Kemp, helping families make ends meet by lowering taxes and creating good-paying jobs, easing the burden at the gas pump, giving parents more control of their kids' education, fighting to reduce crime. Through all the challenges we've faced, Brian Kemp has always put Georgia first.
Good evening and welcome back. We do want to make sure we bring you the story of U.S. Senator Jon Ossoff and his visit to Wilkinson County today. He was there to deliver news about funding for a needed quality of life project. So here's 41 NBC's Cameron Branscombe.
Able to secure, and the President of the United States has now signed into law the $6.3 million necessary to build the sewer system for McIntyre and to start building that sewer system that will serve this entire county.
After many complaints of sewage leaking into residents' yards, that was the message Senator Jon Ossoff delivered to the community of Wilkinson County. Prior to the new sewage system plans to be put in place, McIntyre and Wilkinson County relied on septic tanks to handle their waste. According to the mayor of McIntyre, Vicki Horn, she has been working on the project for 12 years. Mayor Horn says she's happy for not only the people of McIntyre, but for everyone in the county.
I just want the city to grow. I want it to grow. I want this to be looked at as a positive thing for everybody. It's not just about McIntyre, it's about everyone.
During the press conference, Senator Ossoff made it clear that the purpose of this project is for the public safety for the people of McIntyre.
This project will prioritize delivering this functioning sewer system for our public schools here, first and foremost. Because we don't need to expose Wilkinson County children to sewage that's in the streets or in the community. So this is about health and quality of life.
The location for the sewage treatment plant has already been planned out, but groundbreaking for the sewage pipes has not yet been discussed. Reporting in Wilkinson County, Cameron Branscombe, 41 NBC News.
And Mayor Horn says the project should be completed within the next 3 years.
Now, your 41 NBC AccuWeather forecast, presented by Volume Chevrolet.
41 Skyview in for sight, presented by Volume Chevrolet. Cloud cover is decreasing as we continue through the evening. Right now it is 64 degrees outside. Got 34% humidity, wind coming in from the northwest at 13 miles per hour, but gusting up to 18 miles per hour. Still that fire weather watch in effect until 8 p.m. tomorrow, largely being driven by wind and by that low humidity. But it's just a watch, it is not a red flag warning. Here's some wind gusts around the region right now, making it 26 miles per hour. This is our gusty spot. That's followed up by Dublin and Montezuma, which are gusting up to 23 miles per hour. Humidity is going to start to climb as we continue through the rest of the evening, but right now it's still very low. Most of us are in the upper 20s or lower 30s in regards to relative humidity right now with the percentage, except for you see Gordon and Roberta at 40%. But again, very dry atmosphere, and we'll continue to see that as we go through the weekend. Cloud cover is dissipating as we progress through the rest of the evening hours. I am expecting mostly clear skies overnight, which is going to allow our temperatures to drop as we go through the overnight hours into the mid-40s. Drought update as for our monitor. It came out yesterday morning. It did not include the rain we got Wednesday or Thursday, as that will come out on the coming Thursday's drought monitor. The cutoff day is Tuesday at 8 a.m. Eastern time. So most of us are in the D0 abnormally dry. Moving on to the wind. We're going to see that calm down. We've seen plenty of breeze today. It's calming down a bit into tonight, but coming in from the northwest, it will drop wind chills into the upper 30s and low 40s. If you've got any early morning plans for your Saturday, we are going to see gusts up to, if not over 30 miles per hour tomorrow afternoon. Sustained speeds in the 20 to 25 mile per hour range. So that's going to definitely fuel the fire threat, because you get a fire that starts, those winds will definitely enable it to spread rather quickly. We will again see that wind back off overnight tomorrow night, and while it won't be as strong on Sunday, it will still be a bit chilly coming in from the northwest. If you've got Sunday afternoon plans, you'll still want a jacket, though I'd recommend a jacket all weekend in the afternoon, even with the sunshine, because of the blustery conditions. Future relative humidity we go through tonight, and you see the number go up, but that's only because our temperatures drop overnight. We don't see an increase in the moisture content in the atmosphere until we get into Monday. You don't really see that until the wind's coming out of the south. North pulls in that dry air. And look at the forecast relative humidity values for tomorrow afternoon. 20%, if not below, for many of us. You combine that with wind gusts over 30 miles per hour, that's why there's a red flag watch. Don't think it's going to be quite enough to prompt a red flag warning, but you never know. We'll see what the National Weather Service decides to do. We're going to go ahead now and take a peek at your 7-day forecast in 10 seconds.
At Volume Chevrolet, get oil changes for life, plus a 20-year, 200,000-mile warranty. Visit Volume Chevrolet, I-75 exit 187 in Forsyth. That's VolumeChevrolet.com.
Your 41 NBC AccuWeather 7-day forecast is presented by Volume Chevrolet. All weekend long, highs in the upper 60s, low 70s around the region. Plenty of wind and sun. The wind will go back to the south rolling to Monday. That starts return flow, which will build in humidity and cloud cover through the middle of next week. And then there it is, Thursday, our next chance for storms.
President Biden in Poland tonight. Poland, of course, the epicenter of the refugee crisis. We've come back to the Polish-Ukrainian border, meeting people who are essentially starting their lives all over again. We'll have more from here when we see you tonight on NBC Nightly News.
If you've been injured in an accident that was not your fault, don't go it alone. Take action. We've got the high-powered legal team of Mungie & Associates standing by to let you know what your case is worth. I'm Erica Lewis here with Scott Mungie. Scott, can you let the viewers know who should call in right now?
Well, Erica, anyone who's been hurt in an accident, it wasn't your fault, call right now to find out how much your case is worth and if you can get a really big settlement.
You heard him. Take action and call now.
Join us Monday morning for Daybreak on 41 NBC, and we'll have top stories, sports, and weather every 10 minutes, starting at 6 on 41 NBC.
Dateline tonight. After a night of drinking, a fatal gunshot.
The only logical explanation was murder.
But the story that once ended here has a whole new chapter.
It's disbelief, then it's shock, then anger.
Dateline tonight, 9/8 Central. American Song Contest is off to an explosive start. And Monday,
who y'all rooting for?
No second chances, it's all live.
That is a hit record.
American Song Contest, live Monday on NBC.
Watch this year's Cherry Blossom Parade this Friday and Saturday at 7 p.m. on 41 NBC. Sponsored in part by Jonathan Williams Allstate Agency, Macon and Robbins Bedroom and Mattress, Atrium Health Navicent, Total Health Chiropractic and Wellness Center, and Ken's.
Hi, folks. Welcome back. I'm Erica Lewis, and I'm here with Scott Mungie with Mungie & Associates. So, Scott, remind viewers again, who should call in right now?
Well, Erica, anyone who was injured in an accident and it wasn't your fault should call right now to find out how much your case is worth and if you can get a really big settlement.
All right, big settlement. You heard him. Take action. Get those phones ringing and call now.
Every day we try to make more eco-friendly choices like recycling, carpooling, and using reusable water bottles. But there are more choices we could be making in our own homes. In today's Ask Angie segment, we have some great eco-friendly home projects to focus on this year. We all want to be more environmentally friendly, but it can be hard to know where to start, especially when it comes to our homes. Mallory Meistick, a home care expert at Angi, is here to give us her top tips for eco-friendly home projects.
One key to sustainability when updating your home is using what you already have. Reusing and repurposing existing materials in your home not only can save the planet, it also could save you money. Before starting a new project, look around your home, take an assessment. What materials can be reused or upcycled? For an example, an old dresser from the bedroom can be turned into a unique vintage bathroom sink base.
You can also update existing parts of your home for a fresh look without creating waste by reusing materials you already have. Instead of replacing your cabinets altogether, try giving them a fresh coat of paint. If your fabric couch is wearing out, first try giving it a deep clean. You would be surprised how new your existing items can look with a little TLC.
Water conservation projects are another great place to start when making your home more eco-friendly. Not only will you save water, but you could also lower your bills at the same time. A lot of people assume conserving water simply means taking shorter showers and using fewer sprinklers outside. And while these help, there are some home projects, both indoor and outdoor, that will make a lasting impact on your home's water usage. One thing I've done in my home is replacing my shower head with a low flow model.
And there are plenty of projects to help conserve water in your home. Outside, you can plant native and drought-resistant plants that require less water, or switch to water-conserving lawn care practices like collecting rainwater to water your plants or upgrading your irrigation system. Inside, consider switching to low-flow toilets and faucets, which decrease water flow by 30%. Also, regularly check for leaks around your home, which can waste water and cause property damage. If you suspect a leak, you can call your plumber to scope out the situation.
Energy conservation projects are another easy way to make your home more eco-friendly. One way to save energy in your home is to improve your insulation. Up to 40% of a home's heat loss comes from poor insulation, so this project can make a dramatic difference. If your home has poor insulation, try adding more eco-friendly products like wool or soybean foam insulation into your walls, roof, or windows.
Like water conservation projects, energy conservation projects help the environment too. And they lower your monthly bills at the same time. Now, when you think of energy conservation, you may immediately think of large projects like adding solar panels on top of your roof. While this is a great project to take on if you have a larger budget, there are also more budget-friendly options.
One simple DIY project is replacing old lighting and appliances for energy-efficient ones. Look for appliances with the Energy Star certifications and output for LED bulbs for all your lights. If you have a project in mind and are looking for a way to make it more eco-friendly, talk to a few pros in your area for their advice. Ask what steps they take to make their projects eco-friendly, or request that they use environmentally friendly products whenever possible.
Do you have any questions about your home projects? Well, tweet them using hashtag AskingAngie, and you may get some tips in an upcoming segment.